Racing fans are very familiar with the Urschel family's unprecedented run from 1979 through 1981. But this story traces back further to Dan Urschel's parents, Lester and Mary, and to Mary's mares. She began in 1963 by purchasing Annie June because she was pretty. Annie could also run, winning 12 times. A couple of years later, Mary chose champion Straw Flight, reportedly in lieu of a new house. Later came Straw Flight's sister, Fly Straw. She produced Flying Rockette, winner of the 1973 Rainbow Futurity for Mary and son Dan. Mary even got into the stallion business with the highly versatile thoroughbred Master Sauls. She also owned property adjacent to Ruidoso Downs with the area's first equine therapy pool. But it was in 1979 when the Urschel rocket ship was launched. Armed with an insatiable desire for the best, they scoured the country for 2-year-old prospects. What they found was pie in the sky.
Here comes Pie in the Sky, streaking 6, and Azure Afternoon Surprise on the outside. Pie in the Sky with that lead. It's Pie in the Sky in front.
That first All American victory for Dan and Jolene and trainer Leo Wood meant that the plan was solid. The next year, they bought Mighty Deck 3. He won the Rainbow and missed by a nose on Labor Day. That narrow loss only increased Dan Urschel's determination. In 1981, he paid $1 million for Kansas Futurity fastest qualifier Special Effort.
I knew the colt in the Kansas trials impressed me a lot with the distance he won by 4 3/4 lengths. Had the fastest time, 17.9, and that's about the fastest I believe I can ever remember that early in the year by any horse.
Special Effort swept his way through the Triple Crown, punctuating his unbeaten season with this resounding victory.
There they go. Up along the outside, Special Effort is going to the front between horses. Arrow's Request is second. Up along the inside rail. Here comes Classic Native. Now on the outside is Special Effort. Special Effort in front.
With me, the very happy owners of Special Effort, Mr. and Mrs. Dan Urschel from Canadian, Texas. And Dan, you've been here in the All American Winner's Circle before with Pie in the Sky, but never with a Triple Crown winner. What are your comments?
Praise the Lord.
How about you, Joe?
Mine are the same, because without him it wouldn't have been possible.
Around that time, Special Effort was syndicated for $15 million. One of his sons, Strawfly Special, became the first embryo transfer foal to win a Grade 1 race. He was bred by the Urschels. Dan and Jolene never gave up trying to duplicate that whirlwind of success. They owned Heritage Place Futurity winner Jumbo Pacific and were involved with champion Leading Spirit. They accumulated a high-quality broodmare band that included champions such as Miss Thermolark and All American winner Possum Jet. On another front, the Urschels provided part of the underwriting for the Fabergé Special Effort Futurity at Los Alamitos. After Dan passed away in 2014, Jolene bought and raced Wright Regal, who earned over $400,000. Great-granddaughter Carlotti Grace carried on the family tradition with stakes winner C.R. Tuckernuck. From the early 60s forward, the Urschels have had a major impact on quarter horse racing in general and Ruidoso Downs in particular. Tonight, we proudly induct the Urschel family into the Ruidoso Racehorse Hall of Fame.